Hello, and welcome to World of Lore. This episode will be a quick introduction into what I intend to do with this podcast. My intention with creating this podcast is to summarize the lore and history of many different fantasy and sci-fi universes. For those who know of the Wizards and Warriors channel by Kings and Generals on YouTube, this podcast is in a similar vein to that channel. On this podcast, I will be talking about a multitude of different things from battles to general history/lore to individual important characters. In addition to the Spotify episodes, I intend to post the podcast over on YouTube as well. The YouTube channel will have more material on it than the podcasts. Most of this material will be more random bits like book reading and specific stories rather than a summary or narrative. I find lore fascinating as it is a form of history, albeit fictional history, and while I love history, the podcast will allow me to present what I read and find out about the histories of these fictional universes and share them with those who also find this kind of stuff interesting. Anyway, that is a brief description of what I intend to do with this podcast, so I hope you will join me on some fictional adventures and find some of this knowledge as fascinating as I do.